Welcome to Coach's Corner, Cav fans, and thanks for joining me. So a recap of Mount Healthy last week and a preview of Versailles coming up this Friday at Cavaliers Stadium at 7 o'clock. Remember, all the MAC games now are 7 o'clock from now on, so that's good, I think, for all of us. Get out a little sooner and get home a little earlier. So let's recap the Mount Healthy game. Mount Healthy from Cincinnati, northwest, right inside the outer belt. But first of all, I want to thank all the fans that traveled that 2 hours down to Mount Healthy. We had an excellent crowd, probably more people than they had. And so I want to thank the Mount Healthy people. There was a good, their facilities were nice, and we were treated well, and it was a great experience. Everything went pretty smooth. We had no traffic issues. Kids were great. We stopped and ate at a rest area, and then we had pizza after the game. So everything was really pretty smooth there. Got to see four of my good friends from high school came down, and we're at the game. So thank those guys for making the trip and venturing off to Mount Healthy. So the game itself, Mount Healthy came in with a 1-0 record. They're a Division III school, lost in the playoffs to Kettering Alter. So, you know, they have a good team, and they physically look really good, but we just basically outplayed them, I think, in all three areas, whether it was offense, defense, kicking. Offense was really efficient. Again, we spread the wealth. We threw the ball, we ran the ball. We did a lot of good things. Offensively, Noah Miller had 5-6 catches for over 100 yards, and they didn't really know how to cover him in some of our spread sets when we had no backs. So we did a good job. We just played efficiently. Unfortunately had I guess one turnover, but so we scored 4 touchdowns the first half and kind of sealed the deal at that point. Defensively, again, we're playing really sound. Kids are doing their job. I guess we keep talking to them about do your job first, and then run to the ball, run and hit. Their quarterback weighed about 240 pounds, and they had a pretty stout fullback and a couple fast receivers, but everybody did their job. And if you make teams work, without giving up big plays, typically things work. And then, of course, the kicking game again was outstanding. Kickoff team was great. Kicked a couple in the end zone, stopped them inside the 30 a few times, and we only had to punt, I think, once, maybe twice. I think once or twice, and we did kick a field goal, a 30-yard field goal, so Blake knocked that through and made all but one. I guess we did miss one extra point, but so again, sound like a broken record, but like last week, played efficient, played smart, played hard-nosed, very few turnovers, one turnover and very few penalties. So good sound game for us. So we're really happy there, and now we hope Mount Healthy can win 5 or 6 games and really help us get some good computer points. So moving on to Versailles this week. Versailles has a new coach, a new system. They come in at 1-1. They beat Delphos Jefferson last week. Looking at them on film, a couple things stand out. One, they're very young, so they've had some good young grades the last couple of years. So they're playing a lot of young kids. Their offense is more like traditional, I guess, Versailles philosophy, in that they're trying to really run the ball and pound you and try to keep possession of the ball for a long time. And so that's a concern always when the other team can hog the ball. Defensively, we've seen two different defenses against Salina. They were one defense, so 3-man front, and then last week they were a 4-man front. So we're not really quite sure what we're going to get. But Delphos Jefferson runs a similar offense to us, so hopefully we'll get what we're seeing there. But you never know, so we may have to adapt and adjust. For us, I guess, going into this game, to continue to play hard and play efficient, and hopefully our experience and our veteran guys can take advantage of their youth, I guess, and inexperience. So that's what we're looking forward to, and hopefully between the kicking and offense and defense, we can play well. So Friday night, Cavalier Stadium, 7 o'clock versus the Versailles Tigers.